Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, man, this one today is dealing with your guy out of LA who goes by the name of Wack100. So Wack100 confronts J.Prince about hiding out LilCam5th, knowing that he had something to do with TakeOff and Duke being set up in H-Town, man. Yeah, that's right, y'all heard me. Wack100, he knew from the beginning that J.Prince, he was not being truthful about the whole LilCam situation, man. So check this out, let's get to the story. I know y'all been seeing what's going on around social media pertaining to LilCam5th. He finally got arrested, man. Yeah, yesterday, them boys finally scooped up LilCam5th. Now, some people are saying that it was somebody that's affiliated to the MobTies that coughed up LilCam5th. But this is the thing, why so long? That's the question a lot of people have. Now we know that TakeOff, he was set up around Halloween, right? Actually, the day of Halloween. Or should I say the night of Halloween? This is almost a month later, you understand? But y'all got to understand all the events that went on in between time until today. Now I'm gonna break it down for y'all just in a minute. I just want to let the people know that, yeah, man, a lot of things that Wack100 was saying about J.Prince is all coming out, man. All the truth is being exposed. This is pertaining to J.Prince and his son's MobTies affiliates. Now Wack100, he went on a rant talking about J.Prince before, dealing with the whole Mr. Larry Hoover situation, right? And then Wack100 also let us know that there's a couple times that J.Prince, he had got ran down on when he flew out to LA. See, your boy Wack100 was trying to let us know about J.Prince and how Wack100 was saying that narrative that J.Prince is putting out there, that he got all these MobTies figures around him, it's not true. Because every time he come to LA, he end up getting robbed for something. He's an easy lick. And again, this is something that Wack100 had spoke on some time ago. So now let's up to date dealing with this whole TakeOff situation. When J.Prince put out that statement online based around he's sorry for what happened with TakeOff, and not only that, the guy who got something to do with it, he better not come hiding behind him. Now Wack100 broke it all down and stated that, hey, y'all gotta read between the lines. What is J.Prince saying when he's telling the guy that has something to do with it, don't come hiding behind him? And the only way you can hide behind someone if you know of them, you feel me? So J.Prince was making it seem like he didn't know LilCam5th was behind this whole situation, knowing he did. Because guess what? When TakeOff was set up the next day, the people were saying that LilCam5th, he had got blicky down as well, man. But that wasn't true. So since the people seen that wasn't true, they tried to say that Migos was the one who mistakenly ended up blicking down TakeOff. Come on, man. Before we get into it, as always, let's first pay our respects and say rest in peace to TakeOff, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in the ATL. Quavo, Offset, Lingo, y'all brothers, keep y'all head up out there, man. Same thing goes for Chicago's own Duke the Jeweler. Rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler. Condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in Chicago. See, I told y'all the folks in Chicago, they was trying to understand what happened with Duke out there in H-Town leaving a concert, you understand? Because y'all got to understand that situation as well. How the whole narrative was put on Boosie, that Boosie affiliates had something to do with Duke being set up in H-Town, man. Because Boosie had acknowledged the fact that he had seen Duke, while J.Prince Jr., he ain't said nothing at all, you feel me? So right there, Wack100 was even questioning what happened with Duke. And he was letting us know that, hey y'all, I'm telling y'all, Boosie, he don't move like that. Now, what y'all have to do is go back and look at that footage and check out everybody else that was in the room with Duke. You understand? So now, everybody know that LilCam5th got arrested. They starting to see that a lot of things that J.Prince was saying is not true, man. And he's not standing on his word. Yeah, man. A lot of people feel like even though LilCam5th was arrested, that he may not go down for the whole TakeOff or Duke situation. Because y'all got to understand, a lot of people feel like J.Prince, he probably made a deal. That's the whole reason why it took so long to cough up LilCam5th. Y'all got to understand, LilCam5th, he did not get arrested specifically for what happened with Duke or TakeOff. But at the same time, he did get arrested for carrying a blicky. You understand? Now, a lot of people know that he's not going to do a lot of time based on getting caught with a blicky. You feel me? And knowing that, that's the reason why people feel like J.Prince made a deal. He's covering his tail so nothing won't be placed on his son's MobTies affiliates. That's the whole reason why he was lying about the whole LilCam5th situation because he was trying to see what he was gonna do with him. I told y'all, he done already told us that LilCam5th had got Blicky down. That wasn't true. He told us that LilCam5th ran off. He told us that LilCam5th was not affiliated to him or his sons. But again, we all seeing the opposite. So right now, there's a lot of people who feeling like, yeah, man, you made a deal to cover your tail. That's the reason why right now, y'all turn over LilCam5th, because y'all know the deal you made is not with him going down behind the Takeoff or Duke situation, man. Come on. So you have folks out there in Chicago and ATL who feel a certain way towards J.Prince, because again, he's not the stand-up guy that he promotes himself to be, because a lot of people is seeing the opposite and they not agreeing with it. You feel me? Because again, what happened with Takeoff, a highly respected rapper out of ATL, and Duke, a highly respected jeweler out of Chicago, it shouldn't have happened to nail one of those guys, man. But at the same time, a lot of people feel some type of way because again, J.Prince, he wasn't being truthful about Lil Cam. Again, you stated that LilCam5th had got Blicky down, then you put it on Migos Bands, somebody that's affiliated to the Migos, having something to do with Takeoff being set up. So again, every narrative that J.Prince allegedly put out there has been debunked. So right now, it's making a lot of people feel a certain way towards J.Prince, while seeing more what Wack100 has to say about this. Because a lot of people is looking at Wack100 as being truthful about anything pertaining to J.Prince. You understand? But again, now everybody is seeing a real deal. But at the same time, I told y'all, man, there's some guys from Chicago and ATL, the families of Takeoff and Duke, they want to know the truth because they not getting it. And they want that truth to come from J.Prince, because he was the one out here putting out narratives to not only hide out LilCam5th, but also make it seem as if his son's MobTies affiliates has nothing to do with Takeoff or Duke being set up. So at the same time, while J.Prince is controlling the narrative and the storylines about what happened with Duke and Takeoff, because again, he's trying to protect the image of his sons, but it's going in the opposite direction, man. You understand? Because everything that he's saying and putting out there, again, it's not being truthful. Again, we're seeing the truth. And along with that, there's also some folks out there saying that, yeah, man, they ain't want to give up LilCam5th because he knows a lot about J.Prince Jr. MobTies affiliates. And not only that, that LilCam5th, he's been connected to J.Prince Jr. and the MobTies for a little while now, that he knows about J.Prince, that he knows about the Pops and his moves. And those moves could be pertaining to anything dealing with Larry Hoover or anything pertaining to the rap industry. You feel me? Now this right here is just a sad situation, because again, because all this could have been avoided if guys weren't trying to make it seem like they was the toughest people in the building. And I told y'all this before, man. Anytime you have two sides, somebody's always going to make it seem like, you know, my group is tougher than yours. And this put on notice that J.Prince and his guys, they known to move like that. They known to move like they the biggest people in the room. That's the reason why it's a lot of people in H-Town that don't respect those dudes, man. And that's real. They even put it out themselves. There's a lot of folks in H-Town who was talking with Wack100 who was saying, nah, man, we do not mess with J.Prince Jr. or his guys like that. And at the same time, we don't know too many real cats out here in Houston who really mess with those cats anyway, man. They just put on a whole image to make it seem like they making moves out here. But that's not the case. Because again, if you lying about what was going on with LilCam5th, and then you lied about what happened with Takeoff and Duke, come on, man. It's going to make the people slowly lose respect for you. Hey, but we got more in store. But as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.